The first ever super duper motocross race is in the books. Hey everybody, WALTY Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Who's ready to do a little moto whistle blowing as we examine the good, the bad, and the ugly? And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. Let's start with the good. Our boy, Chase Sexton. Serves notice. Do you know what it was like at the HRC truck after that? I bet you it was the most awkward HRC truck. Because here's the thing, it's the Jett show. Poor Chase has been hanging around that truck like a redheaded stepchild. It's been all about Jetts and all the media and fans falling all over themselves to get next to Jett. Well, I can tell you one thing. Jett didn't roll in all rainbows and sunshine back to the truck after that first moto. Clearly came back the second moto, I guess made some adjustments, and looked a lot better. In fact, had it been a longer race or an outdoors, maybe he hunts Chase down. But the reality is we knew this was going to be a potential to happen for Jett Lawrence. At some point, your streak will end. It ended pretty big time, and you got served notice by the dude who was number one at the truck, and you replaced him, and now he just rubs salt into that wound in spectacular fashion. So we asked it here on the show prior to the race. Is this the race that Jett Lawrence finally gets beat? Let's go ahead and run the results of those, and then we're going to meet back here to wrap it up. Let's get started. When asked on the WALTY Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel, is this the weekend Jett gets beat? 53% of you said, yup, that boy is going down. This is it. It's over. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. There you go. So you guys said it. This is the weekend he gets beat. It was close. It was almost a coin toss, and by the second moto, what I saw out of Jett, the way he was coming, and I'm sure if he had been close to Chase, he probably would have got him. So I don't think anybody needs to start worrying about Chase has got Jett covered at this point, but clearly at this race, he did. So Jett, good job, perfect outdoor season. Even our sugar coater, Ricky, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that's what we talk about here. The ugly was Ricky was there again, promoting
SMX playoffs.
Anytime he could get SMX out of his mouth, it was coming out of his mouth. Ricky, love you, bro, but it's time to go. James Stewart, welcome to the booth. I love James so much more than Ricky because I think he's so much more authentic. He's not manufactured and scripted and clearly in the industry's pocket, being paid to say SMX every chance he gets. But the realities are this. We had some big moments in this race. Kickstart Kenny back, Jason Anderson looking good, Plessinger looking good. It was the usual suspects, but clearly what we've learned is Supercross will be a different animal. I don't think we'll see a perfect season. I don't think we'll see a Jeremy McGrath. I don't think we'll see the king of Supercross emerge out of Jett Lawrence. I think there's too many heavy hitters and the bar has been raised too high and there's too many variables. Now, could be wrong. Could be wrong. These are just playoff rounds, the first rounds. We need to get to A1, and that's when the real fireworks will, in fact, start. But I believe we learned a lot today. Jett Lawrence is going to have a little more of his work cut out for him in Supercross and potentially these playoff rounds. We'll have to wait till next week and see. It's going to be good. I'll be at round 3, blowing the lid off it at LA Memorial Coliseum in person. So stay tuned to the channel for that one. You guys don't want to miss that because that's the just like Bubba keeps it real, Walty's keeping it pretty real too. And I'm pretty sure Bubba's watched the show. So Bubba, what's up? Thanks for watching the show if you actually did. Now let's go ahead and move over to the 250s because we did some more polling here at the show, and of course, Danger Boy. You see, here's the, poor Lawrence, brother, disastrous. Hunter Lawrence, disastrous first moto. That was disaster. Now, Danger Boy had a big get off in practice or in qualifying. Pretty big body slam. If that was Chad Reed, you'd be out for a year. But Danger Boy is out for about 5 seconds and he's back on the bike, ready to go. Comes back and handily smokes everybody pretty well on Moto 1, Moto 2, bad jump. And that track, bros. Like, it was good, but it was a little one-line. But it was decent. I've seen worse Supercross tracks. So I'm not really here to give much hate or cynicism or be too critical of the track, but Danger Boy got a bad start. So we asked it here on the show of the WALTY WANDERS YouTube channel. Please, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, get involved, bring your goggles, jump into the comments, do a little roosting and bench racing. It gets gnarly. It gets gnarly. WALTY WANDERS MX on Insta. It gets gnarly. Bring the goggles over there too. We asked it here on the page. Does Danger beat Hunter Lawrence this weekend? What do you guys think the results were? Well, you don't have to think anymore. We're going to reveal them right now. Let's jump over to the community page of the WALTY WANDERS channel. Check out some polling around Danger Boy, and Hunter Lawrence and see what those results revealed. And if you guys were right or not, then we're going to meet back here, wrap it up. Let's get started. When polled before the race on the WALTY WANDERS community page of the YouTube channel, Danger Boy Deegs will beat Hunter this weekend. 59% of you said, yup, sorry, Hunter, it's time to get Danger Boy. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and there you go. So, Danger Boy, you guys were right again. But again, this was a coin toss. Who wins? It was that close, but Danger made it happen. He beat Hunter. Now, that second moto, a little bit of a disaster for Danger. Clearly not happy. He has the speed, but like I said, he hit the deck pretty hard. For him to come back, Danger Boy, Deegs, I've been your biggest critic, right? Walty's been your biggest critic, and you're one hiccup away from Walty blowing the lid off it again. I mean, that's just the realities of the waters we swim in. That's just the deal. That's the way I came up. As the creator of MotoStar Clothing and a sales manager for XXX many years, I just know what it's like in the politics and how people will throw you under the bus super quick, super fast. So this is just the realities. This is Moto. This is Moto, okay? This isn't football. And how about the television package? Speaking of football, drop it in the comments below. And this is where I have a little bit of a problem with Ricky just doing his best. Maybe this is the best thing to ever happen to the sport. I don't know. But when you continue to sell it to me,
these are the football teams and the AFC and the NFC and the way they came together, and it was all rainbows and sunshine.
No, it wasn't. In fact, I'm going to blow the lid off this, right? Just so you guys know, just so you were really crystal clear on this one, my belief is that these two organizations came together because they had to, not because they wanted to. Because during stimulus, they freaking weren't making any money, and they were taking a bunch of free money, and they couldn't pay it back. That's probably what forced this thing a little bit more. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle. But as somebody that studies economics and the sport, I believe there's something going on there. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. Wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters we're swimming in now? Shark infested SMX playoffs. Welcome to the swimming pool. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Walty gives you 2 thumbs up on this one. We'll wait till we get to next weekend. And a lot to cover this week. Our boy, Cooper Webb. Cooper Webb, he didn't look great. He didn't look great, but we got to give him a little bit of a hall pass at the moment. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised when you get Eli and Cooper Webb back on that track. And if Cooper doesn't step it up and do more than when we saw it super duper, it could get ugly. It could get ugly. But guess what? Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. It's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you, give a video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.